Hey honeys, if you're new here, my name is Christine Alicia and I make currently soap making videos, but also videos showing you how I run my small business. If you are returning, welcome back and thank you for joining me again. I know it's been a while in between videos. I had quite a few things kind of go on. There's some updates that I want to give you and things like that. So we'll get to that a little bit later on into the video. Now, let's talk this soap really quick. The scent for the soap is a strawberry peach champagne soap. It's going to have a beautiful pink and kind of orange in the pot swirl. You'll see that a little bit later. And the recipe is my regular recipe. Oh, I also have something to tell you regarding my regular recipe. But anyway, it's the regular recipe that I normally use, which is the one with the coconut milk. So go ahead and watch me make this while I update you on what's been happening. So the first update is the kids have started school again. Some of you guys know I work a job as well. So life has been really hectic around that. The kids not only have been back in school, but everybody got sick like twice in a couple of weeks. So whenever anybody's sick, I don't make products because I'm sick and I make them out of my house. My kids are sick, so I wait until the virus kind of goes through the entire house and then I clean and then I get back to it. So that's another reason why you guys haven't been seeing me, because I haven't been making anything because everybody's been sick. So that's what's going on with that. I have also kind of decided to pivot my business a little bit. So let me go back and give you a little bit of background. When I first started this business, I was going to school to be a nurse midwife. First a nurse, and then I was supposed to advance to becoming a nurse midwife. And in the middle of all that, my best friend, she was currently in school to be a nurse midwife. And I realized we wanted to open a birthing center together at the time. And I realized that in the midst of all that, to do the type of work that we wanted to do, the birth center was not going to bring in the amount of money, because we were going to be doing a lot of not just regular birth work, but a lot of work in different communities and helping people who really just didn't have that much money. So I had the idea of starting this business, which was really supposed to be like a postpartum business, really just doing natural things and creating natural products for moms to use afterwards. And then I would sell the products or give little mini samples. Once moms would give birth, people could order, bigger sizes of product. I was going to advertise on social media and just get it out there, not just people so it was supposed to be a two-way street. So I would advertise this business to bring in business to the birth center, while also again advertising this business so that people would buy the product so we would have more money. Because I realized I couldn't do the type of work that I wanted to do if my family was not taken care of. If I had to overwork myself and to try and make things happen, because there would be times that people just wouldn't be able to pay. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of a midwife's life. Sometimes your clients cannot pay, and you can't take the baby back when they don't pay. So we needed to figure out, I felt like I needed to figure out a way to generate more income so that I didn't have to work not only in our birth center, but then turn around and work in the hospital just to make sure that I could support myself, my 3 kids, and my partner. So that's how my business began. Over the course of time, I ended up losing one of my close friends. I lost her due to circumstances surrounding her birth. She ended up leaving behind a very young baby, and I really just couldn't cope too much after that. So step back from birthing altogether. Like, I'm no longer in school to become a nurse or a nurse midwife or anything like that. It was just too much for me to deal with and too much for me to try and think about. And I just decided to go full force into my business. By doing that and stepping away from the motherhood portion altogether, I've been very much lost and very much frustrated with my business. So a few weeks ago, I decided to get the help of another mother, funny enough, who was not only running her own very much successful business, but also raising her children. And the conversation was supposed to go a little bit like, hey, she was supposed to give me some tips and tricks and show me how to, really get that going. So I tell her the background. She skips completely over my procedure because she had looked at my website and she had decided that the products were gorgeous. Whoop, I'm going to pause right here so that we can cure and cut the soap. Okay, we're back. So where did I leave off? Oh, yes. And so as I'm telling, she's like, well, tell me the background of your business, yada, yada. And I was doing the right things, but she let me know she believed my problem was stepping away from my original intent in the first place. And that was to figure out a way to serve mothers. And I can still do this without having to become a doula or a midwife or whatever through my business and making it a self-care business for mothers. So now I'm repivoting, kind of trying to figure out the branding and the packaging and all of that so that I can steer my business in that direction. And it actually feels really good. And honestly, I realized that it is my purpose to help other mothers and really help guide them to take care of themselves. Not even how to take care of their kids, but like how to take care of themselves so that they can function and work throughout their family. So I'm trying to set up all my social medias with that and figure out what my message is and things like that. And I'm really struggling with it mainly because I want it to be perfect. And that's one of my biggest kind of hindrances, is not just a business owner, but also as a mother, not doing things because I want them to be absolutely perfect. I don't want to start until it's absolutely perfect. It's what has kind of stalled out some of my launches and things like that. Anyway, that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. And I'm hoping to move forward in this journey of rediscovering where it is that I want my business to go and reaching out to those who I want to serve, which, like I said, ultimately are just mothers of all walks of life and who are in different stages of parenting and things like that. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to do. Now let's talk about really quick the next few videos. I have a testing video coming up, which I think you guys will enjoy. I had a subscriber asked me about a specific oil from my Midwest haul, and I'm gonna leave her comment above, and so that's what the next video will be about. I tested that particular fragrance oil and I will give you my opinions on that. I noticed that you guys liked the review video I did, so I'll do a couple more different reviews. The companies themselves are going to be a secret until I filmed it and actually released them. And then I have some new soaps that are coming out, new formulas. I tested a brand new formula along with that fragrance oil as well. So I'll tell you how I feel about that and what's happening with that. Let's see what else. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said the last time, if you have not gone back and looked at the fragrance haul from the Midwest company, go ahead and look at that video because that'll help me know which fragrance to test next. If you have any other ideas on which fragrances or what things you'd like for me to test and review, please let me know. Now for the question of the day, I let you guys know my struggles, so I'd actually like to know what you guys are struggling with right now. It doesn't have to be anything super personal. Just let me know. Maybe I can help. Maybe I can help with some resources or something like that. But just let me know in the comments below. What's going on with you? What are you finding difficult right now? Well, that's it for today. I will see you guys next time. Have a beautiful and productive day. Bye-bye.